Common entrance class, pay attention and watch till the end.
Hi, welcome to our common entrance class. The subject is English language. Our class has been designed for students who are planning to take the nationwide common entrance examination. Over time, we've been able to look at various topics based on your common entrance past question. And today would not be any different. Today we would be looking at verbs. And we will be looking at verbs based on past questions that has been set on the topic verb. Of course, we know that a verb is an action word or a doing word. When you're talking about tenses, you're talking about your verb. And we also have a helping verb or auxiliary verbs. And we have our main verbs. But that is not why we are here today. Why we are here today is to look at past questions based on verbs. And while we select our answers, we would give reasons why we chose that answer or why we would feel that answer is befitting to that question. Now let's look at number one. Number one says, my uncle dashed when I suddenly entered. Okay, that means the uncle was doing something when this character suddenly entered. A, ate. B, eat. C, eating. D, is eating. E, was eating. Remember, we are talking about two actions that has already taken place. So our answer would be option E. My uncle was eating when I suddenly entered. Number two, the housemaster asked him whether he had ever dashed the marathon. The housemaster asked him whether he had ever dashed the marathon. Remember, the verb had is here. So we are going to look for the past of run. A says run, B says ran, C says running, and D says runs. Because of this verb had, our answer would be option B. The housemaster asked him whether he had ever run the marathon. Let's take more. I want you to do number 3 and 4 for me, but I want us to look at number 5 together. And if time permits us, we'll go back to number 3 and 4. I hope that is fine. Now look at this number 5. Number 5 says, he had dashed the tomatoes and pepper before the light went out. He had dashed the tomatoes and pepper when the light went out. A says grinding, B says grind, C ground, and D grounded. Now, there is a word called grinding. There is a word called grind. There is a word called ground. There is also a word called grounded. But grounded is not the past tense of grind or grinding. Okay, grounded is a very different word. When you want to use the word grounded, you are using it in terms of flight, okay? Your aeroplane, your helicopters, when they've been denied access to use the sky to travel. So you can say the flight has been grounded. So you cannot go to the market and say you want to buy grounded pepper. That is wrong. We all know that to grind means to reduce things to smaller pieces. Now, the past tense of grind is ground. That will be option C. It is okay for you to go to the market and say you want to buy ground pepper, but it is wrong for you to say you want to buy grounded pepper. I am sure you have learned something from this class. I want you to do number 3 and 4 for me, and I will be waiting for your answer in the comment section. I'll see you in my next class where we'll treat more on past questions on verbs. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and follow for more.